Hey everyone, today I was going to write a post for the Emotion Machine about beliefs, but I decided to try something different because trying something different is good, and I decided to make a video instead, and I'm just sort of going to talk about some things that come to my mind in regards to beliefs and how important they are in influencing our actions and in being mentally healthy and in being productive and achieving our goals. I think with a lot of psychotherapy nowadays that's not influenced by that doesn't rely on drugs or psychiatric medicine. A lot of the talk therapies and cognitive behavioral therapy, um, it all it a big component of that is beliefs and talking with people about what they believe in and how those beliefs might lead to certain actions. Um, and I'm under the assumption that beliefs do play a really big role in what we accomplish in life and in how happy we are. I don't think that beliefs are all that there is to a happy life or a productive life. I don't subscribe to the belief system that's pushed by like the law of attraction and The Secret, which is kind of more wishful thinking. I don't believe that just because you believe something that automatically makes it the case, but I do think that beliefs play a participatory role in how we act and in the results we get out of life. For example, I think if someone has a couple bad experiences, maybe with their first few relationships, they might adopt the belief that everyone hates me, that no one can like me, I could never have a positive relationship with someone. And if you adopt a belief like that, it's gonna become sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's gonna you're gonna go into an interaction with that idea in your head, and you're gonna act in certain ways that reinforce the fact, and you're gonna be right, and you're gonna keep finding more reasons to believe that. But if you change your beliefs, then you can try to break that cycle and change your behavior. So something like everyone hates me would be a pretty limiting belief, and I think that therapies like cognitive behavioral therapy um, 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 uh, not force, but what's the word? Motivate people to question their beliefs about how they view the world and their map of reality. If I could say, if someone told me that everyone hates them, I could try to challenge that belief by saying, "Well, I don't hate you, so that can't be true." So you're probably only talking about a specific group of people that you think hate you. So, and then we could dive deeper from there. I could say, what makes you believe that people hate you? And you can say, well, I had a really bad experience earlier this year, and then recently this happened to me. And I could then challenge you. I could say, have you only had those kind of experiences? Do you only have you ever had a positive relationship with someone? Have you ever been happy with someone, or made someone laugh, or made someone happy? And most people, they'll reflect back on their past and they will find evidence that disproves their beliefs. They'll say, I guess you're right. I never, I guess people haven't always hated me. Not everyone hates me. So challenging beliefs is a big component of making a change in your life. It's challenging your assumptions, challenging what you take for granted, and by doing that, you can discover beliefs that um, that aren't true and that don't help you, and then you can replace those beliefs with things that are more helpful, more true. You could say that you know you could adopt the belief that I am a good person, that um, uh, people can have positive relationships with me, blah blah blah. Um, So, you have to play with your beliefs a little bit, and that can be a personal thing for some people. I think people, they cling to their beliefs. Even people that have negative beliefs, you know, they say, I'm not good at this, and you say, well, I believe you can do it. And they kind of sometimes some people get a little offended. They're like, don't tell me what I can do. Don't, I know what I can do. I've tried this before. I can't do it. So when people try to, if you try to challenge someone's beliefs, it can become a personal thing. But I do encourage people to challenge their own beliefs. I encourage people to introspect and be critical thinkers, and I encourage you to let go of beliefs that don't help you, and I encourage you to try to find beliefs that do help you. Now, a positive belief, I believe, has to be somewhat rooted in reality. I mentioned earlier how The Secret and wishful thinking. I think that a completely positive attitude where I control my own reality, and if I can believe something is positive, then everything will be positive. I think that can be delusional thinking. I've kind of adopted that mindset in the past, and I don't think it makes you happy. I think you have to acknowledge that some things are outside of your control. I think you have to acknowledge that some bad things are going to happen to you that aren't your fault, and I think that's really important. Acknowledging those limitations is important to mental health, just as much as acknowledging your role in mental health is important. So when I say a positive belief rooted in reality, I can, let's say for example that for whatever reason you've never ever had a positive relationship with a loved one, with a girlfriend or a boyfriend, then you can't come up with the belief that everyone loves me when it's not really the case. So I would say you can reword that belief and say, I'm a person that people can learn to love, or I'm a person that that if people get to know me, they'll like me. You can put an if in there. You can put a yet in there, which is, I haven't achieved my goals in losing weight yet, but I can do that. If I do, if I eat right and I go to the gym, which you can find the motivation to do that through beliefs that you're capable of changing your behavior. You're capable of adopting helpful habits. So I guess the first belief you need to have is that your beliefs matter and that you have some control. You have some control over what happens in your life. And I'm not saying where the line is. I'm not saying you have infinite power, but acknowledging that you have some control, acknowledging that you can change your beliefs, is a great first step toward trying to live a healthier and happier life. So think about that. Think about your beliefs, how they motivate your actions, and challenge those beliefs that don't seem to be helping you, and try to find beliefs that do seem to serve you. Okay? So have fun with that. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment on The Emotion Machine, or on YouTube, or on Facebook, or on Twitter, and I will try to clarify some points, because I'm sure I wasn't completely clear about what I wanted to communicate here, but I think I gave you guys the right idea. So hope you enjoyed my first video. Definitely going to be making some more of these. Thank you for listening. Bye.